Hello viewer, welcome back to Conquest of Azeroth, a private World of Warcraft server that removes the original 9 classes and introduces 21 custom classes. As you can see here, we're actually at the character creation screen. Usually when I made a new character, I actually had the character already made, and we started at the login screen. I decided to change it up a little bit and start from here though, because I thought it'd be cool for you guys to actually see what the 21 custom classes were. I'm not going to go over all of them, but I just thought it would at least kind of give you a little bit of a snippet of what there is, right? You got things like Rune Master, Primalist, Reaper, like all of these cool looking classes, right? Today though, we'll be doing a Guardian. Now, hear me out. You know, you have all these really cool sounding class names like Starcaller, Blood Mage, Fellsworn, and yet here I am picking the Guardian. I promise though, even though the name is simple, the name sounds basic, the class is anything but. And that's another reason why I wanted to actually start from the character creation screen. We're actually going to read the character description, or the class description, so that way we can see what we're getting into. And I think you'll very quickly see why the Guardian sounds like a very interesting class. So the Guardian is a melee damage dealer, a tank, and a support. Support is a unique role in Conquest of Azeroth. It's basically like a DPS, but you do a lot less damage in replacement for having like really big team buffs. But primary resource, energy, and that's what makes this character so interesting. You know, when you hear of a Guardian, you would probably think something like Rage or maybe mana like a Paladin, but no. The primary resource of the Guardian is energy, and that's what makes the class so fun to play. We do have plate armor available, and let's go ahead and read the combat styles. Gladiator. Show off your skills in the arena by ramming your enemies with a shield, and tactically disable them with nets to press forward to ultimate victory. I don't know why they emphasize the nets there. It seems kind of like not a big part of I have a Gladiator, and that doesn't really seem like a big part of the gameplay loop. Definitely like the net is great, but it doesn't like seem like something you want to put in the description. It's kind of random. Inspiration. Play ballads and place down banners in reverence of strength to buff allies. That's actually the talent tree we'll probably be playing because it's just got a very unique flavor where you're like dealing magic damage and buffing yourself. The banners are super cool, so we'll be doing that one probably. It looks like a very fun class. And then Vanguard. Utilize precisely timed blocks to mitigate damage, becoming a fortress on legs. And it's actually true that you can like time your blocks because like your defensive buffs like have a really short cooldown, but you gain like huge value if you do block attacks. Let's read the generic description at the bottom. The Guardian is an energetic, stoic, and dignified fighter, a natural-born leader that values honor and loyalty above all else. Masters of shield-based combat, all Guardians come into battle armor-clad and ready for action. I do have the character appearance already created. This is the appearance we're going to go for, because this seems like someone who would be like a bard, ballad player. All we have to do is make a name for him. I tried Johan, I don't think it was available though. I like the name, so we're going to see what else we can do. Now it looks like Johan. Johan with 2 N's. There we go. Now, I actually have played with level scaling in the past. We're gonna do no level scaling though, for the main reason that I feel like the level scaling was messing with item stats too much. It sucks because I want to like complete zones before moving on to the next, which is why I had level scaling on. But I just think having it off will make more sense now. I think, you know, it's not fun always fighting against level green, like, you know, green enemies, easy enemies. So we're going to want to try to carry on out of zones anyway. And so hopefully this will make the loot a little bit more predictable. We'll enable transmog, and I'm an Ascension veteran. Let's begin. So yeah, even though the Guardian sounds like a simple class, we're going to take a look at the abilities here. We'll very quickly understand why it is anything but. Let's go ahead and get this set up real quick here. I know, got a lot of stuff going on. Luckily, I have everything prepared. Oops. Go. You can tell that I've done this a few times. Alright, we're good to begin. Of course, as always, let's go ahead and start our challenge. Now, before we did Hardcore Resolute, and what that means is we gain experience at the one time, like the original vanilla raids. We're not going to do that. We're only going to do basic Hardcore. The reason is because I found out that when Conquest of Azeroth comes out of alpha and moves over to free to play on the live servers, all the progress is going to be wiped. So I feel like it wouldn't make sense to devote all this time into a character, than just to have it get deleted, right? So it will speed up our leveling process just a little bit, but the risk will be all the same. So we will only have one life. Here's the restrictions right here. No auction house, no guild bank, no realm bank, no boosting items. That's like the servers like level boosters. No arena queue, no battleground queue, no dungeon finder, sadly. Challenge exclusive trading, so I can only trade with people on the same challenge as me. No mail, that's common sense, and no mana storm. The mana storm is like a custom feature on this server. Think of it kind of like dungeon finder, right? It's like this content that you can do. The mana storm is a great way to like level up and get gear. So this just says no to that. All right, everything else looks like we are good to go. Okay.
Aye? Ah! Well, aren't you a sturdy-looking one? Perhaps you can assist me with a thing or two. Not much help around here except for green apprentices, and they've other things to worry about. What do we have here? You look as though you might need something to keep your hands warm, HM. I'll tell you what would help. A pair of nice warm gloves. And, being the kind soul that I am, I'd be more than happy to provide you with a suitable pair. I've one condition, however. I need you to go get me some wolf meat. Nice arrangement, HM. You bring me some wolf meat.
I love
and I'll
how
make sure you don't lose
the
any
voiceover
digits
says
in frostbite.
HM instead
Well,
of
what do you say?
Also, you'd probably notice I do not have the special menu on. The only reason I decided to turn it off is because sometimes it'd be awkward when like trying to turn in a quest and the NPC walks away from you. Also, there's nothing wrong with the original quest menu here. I do like the other one, but the clicking through kind of got annoying. Sten stout arm with like 8 pieces. Tough wolf meat. Let's begin. Let's loot this real quick. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at our first ability. Pulverize. Requires shields. Slam an enemy with your shield, dealing 20 physical damage. And then you'll notice the second tooltip down there, motivation. We will worry about that later. For now, right now we have an ability that costs 40 energy and does 20 damage. We'll take a look at the character mechanics at level 2. Dang, this guy's dodging the shit out of me. Dang, everyone keeps dodging my ass. And I keep missing, holy. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way to our class trainer so we can take a look at our level 2 abilities.
What's on your mind? Ah, wonderful. The wolf meat should do nicely. Oh, don't worry, adventurer. I wouldn't forget my part of the bargain. Here, one of these should fit you. Watch your back. Great to meet you. I don't suppose you'd be willing to do a favor for me, lad. A stack of letters came through the pass today, but I don't have the time to send them along. They're all addressed to Talon Kenai. You can find him to the west down the road. He's set up camp next to the frozen lake. What do you say? Do you? Off with you.
Oh, this is our class quest. Simple. Since it's for our class, I'll go ahead and read it. This oath rings with the strength of mountain stone, Johann. You showed courage facing those wolves. Sure. Now the words speak of standing firm like the peaks themselves, unmovable in the face of any storm. Do you have the fortitude to be an immovable guardian?
Safe travels.
Yes.
No. I hope you're here to lend us a hand, adventurer. After the last Trog attack, we could use all the help we can get. I hear the buggers have been popping up all across the lands, and it seems Coldridge Valley is no exception. They've been spotted all over the hills to the southeast and near the frozen lake. And that's not all. Just a few nights ago, they attacked and overran our camp to the west. We're a bit short-handed here, lad, and we need strong arms to help drive the Trogs back.
Cool. Just kill some trogs. We'll have to sell some items though, so that way we can actually buy our new abilities.
Greetings.
Seems like this character just wants us to... Her robot went rogue and she wants us to go recover it. Yeah.
Seeing you.
Go find her rogue robot.
What's on your mind?
Stand tall, Johann. Do you carry the Guardian's Oath? Well done, Johann. You understand the sacred duty that comes with this calling. A mountain guardian stands as immovable as the peaks themselves, never yielding, never breaking, like the very stone beneath our feet. Your training begins now. Remember, your life belongs to those you protect. Honor that trust with the strength of the mountain itself. The thing is like this, all this dialogue's like really focused on like, you know, protect people and blah blah blah. And like, yeah, don't get me wrong, like one of the classes is all about that, or the specializations, but the other two are nothing like that at all. Like these specializations for this character are, or for this class, are incredibly diverse. Alright, let's quickly sell some stuff for money. That should be enough. Oops.
Great to meet you.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and pick these two abilities up and then we'll go ahead and read it. Okay. Alright, so the way that this works is we have something called motivation. We gain motivation through killing enemies. Every time we kill an enemy that yields experience or honor, you restore 20 energy and gain motivation. This can only occur once every 5 seconds. There are other ways though to get motivation. Right here we have this ability called Raise Shield. It's a 20-second cooldown, but for 2 seconds we increase our block chance and block value by 100%. And if we get hit while this is active, we gain motivation and restore 30 energy. And our damaging abilities gain bonus effects when we're under the effect of motivation. It consumes the motivation to gain a one-time boost. So in this case, let's take a look at Pulverize, the ability that we were just using. When we use Pulverize under the effect of motivation, it resets the cooldown of Ram, which is the other ability that we just got. It's our big damage dealer. So let's take a look at Ram now, though. So we'll read the base ability first. Smash an enemy with your shield, dealing 36 physical damage, additionally scaling with block rating and reducing their healing received by 40% for 8 seconds. Now, if we use this ability while we're motivated, we gain Guardian's Might for 20 seconds, which gives us an aura that increases our strength by 6 for ourselves and all party members in 40 yards. So as you can see, right now, even at this level 2, or even at level 2 with these abilities, we can see that like our goal is to try to keep Guardian's Might up as often as possible. And if it's already up, we're going to use Pulverize to reset the cooldown to get more damage, giving us a decision-making process. So like I said, even though the name Guardian sounds simple, the rotation of this character is incredibly fun, and that's only at level 2. This character has a lot of cool abilities that we learn. Let's go ahead and try it out now, though. We're going to go ahead and kill this enemy without using Ram. And we'll miss everything and get parried. Cool, so now right here you see this little icon above us. That is motivation. So that means when we use an ability, it'll get enhanced. So we're going to go ahead and use Ram. And there we go. Now, as you can see down here, we have our Guardian's Might up. Strength is increased by 6. There we go. We're going to kill this guy. We have motivation again. We'll go find another enemy, and we will just use Ram again to increase or to refresh the duration of our Guardian's Might, and then kill this guy. Now, as you can see, we have motivation again, but we have a lot of time left on Guardian's Might, so we're just going to go ahead and use Pulverize to reset the cooldown of Ram, and then use Ram for damage. But of course, we get buried. And this is just at level 2. And the rotation options are very fun at higher levels. Something that's nice too is every time we gain motivation, we do gain 20 energy, which makes, leveling up and doing quests feel a lot smoother because you're not constantly waiting for your energy to refresh. This video will be shorter too, by the way, mainly because I just finished up the video with the Witch Hunter where I died, and so, but that video was just so short that I obviously didn't want to just release a 20-minute video and call it good, so I immediately jumped into this, but because of that, it's getting pretty late, so this video will be a little shorter. We might not even make it out of the starting zone, but we'll try to make it as far as we can.
What is happening elsewhere in our lands by Magni's beard? We have some troubles ahead of us. I can only hope that the King and Senate are taking steps to deal with the threat the Trogs pose.
What's on your mind?
This is just a breadcrumb quest. Lootable item right here. It's a staff. Why is this guy?
Pleased to meet you.
Need assistance? We drove the Trogs out of
Whoa,
Gnome Riggin,
calm
but
down,
then
Gnome,
it all went
Jesus.
so horribly wrong. Now our home is completely irradiated, and we gnomes have been scattered all over Dunmorrow. In my haste to get away from the radiation, I lost all my personal belongings and tools. It was the trolls that got them. They stole my chest, my box, and my bucket of bolts. They took them back to their camp southwest of Anvilmar. I'm no adventurer. Could you find my things and bring them here to me, please?
Sure, just don't fucking yell at me next time. This is a relaxing video, sir. I can't have you yelling.
What's on your mind? Thank you. I've been waiting for these letters for quite some time.
Bro, you were like
Unfortunately, these letters aren't
a
all for
quarter
me.
mile away
This
from
one
the
is
letters.
addressed to
You could have
Grelin
just
White
walked over
Beard.
and grabbed them.
He's not too far away if you'd like to deliver it to him.
Why? This guy's probably also like only a quarter mile away.
You got my attention.
Just do it yourself.
If I remember correctly, Grelin's camp is down the road to the southeast. No doubt he'll be eager to get his mail. Up with you.
Oh my
Nothing
god, I'm
like
a
day
literal
of boar
mailman.
hunting, eh? Though here in Coldridge Valley, there are so many boars it almost takes the fun out of it. No need to get them charging. They're all angry and ready without any help. In fact, recently there have been so many boars in the area, it's become dangerous for me to do my daily hunting. Long story short, if you could help me kill some of the boars, I would appreciate it.
Kind of a shitty hunter if you can't deal with some boars. Some feet, level 4. Oh, why is that tree on fire? Like a crash site? Oh, it is a crash. It was actually a crash site. Oh, there's like landmines around here. That'd be an embarrassing way to die. To lose a character. I was gonna say, even though I just lost my witch hunter, I'm not upset or disappointed. Is that a shield? Oh, it is. Oh my gosh, how much damage is this gonna increase our ram by? So we currently deal 38. Okay, it still says 38, so we're just gonna have to test it manually. That is amazing. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm actually not disappointed with how the Witch Hunter died because, you know, I wasn't a pussy and I fought the boss head on. No regrets, you know. So, even though, yeah, it was a predictable outcome, I don't regret it. The only thing I do regret is the fact that I can't play him anymore. Because he was the Witch Hunter is so much fun. Alright, looks like there's a goblin among the wreckage. He's dead, but he gives us a corpse. Looks like this corpse is leading us towards a mysterious group. Well, let's actually go back and finish this other quest first. Oh, yeah, as I was saying. So I'm still happy with the way that the Witch Hunter died, but I would not be happy if I died to literal landmines that deal 21 damage. Oh yeah, we have to test our new ability. Now it does say that RAM scales with block rating, and this does give 4 block compared to our current 1 block. So right now RAM does, well, it's hard to tell. I think that was 35 because the yellow is abilities. So I think that was 35 damage. So let's equip this shield now. And hit this boar. And he dodged. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's hit this boar. 35 damage. Okay, so it was the same amount of damage. Unfortunately, we did not get a damage boost from this. Or maybe we did and we low rolled the second attack and high rolled the first attack, yada yada yada. I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, I did the same amount of damage. Anyway, that being said, it's still a huge upgrade with a lot of armor. Here's that damage security bot. Do we just destroy it? Yep, sounds like it. Or seems like it. Ugh, there's a lot of hostile enemies here. Can I get these guys to chase me? No? The hell? There we go. Okay, one of them is a spellcaster, so let's run away and see if we can line of sight him. Oh, I pulled the whole camp. I'm just gonna keep running. Otherwise, I'm gonna die. Yeah, there we go. How are we gonna do that? Because let's first kill this guy real quick. Let's pull this whelp as well. Come here, come here. Okay. So yeah, see, pulling that one pulls those two. Oh, there we go. Maybe if we go behind here. And then we can kill this guy real quick. We have our defensive ability too if we need to. We're gonna activate raise shields here. Line of sight that. There we go. We played that super well. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up. pull these two guys. Activate ray shields again. Ooh, level up. That's good. Oh, and a sword. Oh, it's a two-handed though. The one thing about the Guardian though is you basically are forced to use a sword and shield, which is fine. Or a one-hand and a shield, which is fine. I mean, that is the character theme. But it does suck because you can't use two-handed weapons. This might be a one-handed weapon right there though. Maybe a one-handed mace. At least I hope a drumstick would be. Or maybe it's a wand. Nope, it was a mace. Oh wow, a lot of damage too. There we go. Another huge upgrade. Alright, we're looking for Felix's tools. Just got a cloak from that guy. That's nice. Oh, here we go. A lot of enemies again. Just kill them quickly. The less enemies, the less damage that I receive. That was easy. So we have 4 guys here. We're basically guaranteed to have to fight. However, it looks like most of them are melee attackers, so we can use Ray's shield. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and pull them and then line of sight the mage. Just run up here, run away. Use ram while we can. Activate Ray's shield here. Line of sight the mage. There we go. Oh, good crit. Holy. Too easy. Once again, just a really dense camp. This one doesn't seem as bad. Might as well raise shield. Something important to know about this class too is that Ray's shield is only a 20-second cooldown, so you're not... It is okay to use it in your... from pole to pole, but... you know, when you time it is important.
Gah! I was supposed to get this delicious scalding morn brew to Dern and Furcutter inside Anvilmar a while ago now, but I had to deliver one to Grelin here first. I'll never make it to Anvilmar before the brew runs cold. You look fast. Maybe you can make it. This cup will only stay hot for 5 more minutes, and Dernan didn't order chili morn brew, so get going. Anvilmar is to the northeast, a settlement dug into the mountain. Thanks, adventurer, and don't forget to bring me back my mug.
4 minutes and 30 seconds to complete that quest, which we will definitely make in time. Because we'll just use our Hearthstone since I'm going to end the video soon anyway.
Well met. Ah, excellent. It's been a while since I received word from Ironforge.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Well, that's how that quest ended.
My brother, Sanir, and I were sent to different parts of Dun Morok to investigate the threat posed by the trolls. The Senate has its hands full with the trolls, so they've no need for further annoyances. From what I've seen, The trolls aren't well situated here in Coldridge Valley, mostly the southern cave. I'd say that the army will not be necessary. A few strong arms should be more than enough. Perhaps you'd like to assist in this endeavor?
I would.
I have the authority to offer compensation for your help.
Even better.
Safe travels.
Cool. And we'll go ahead and Hearths. You know what? Let's actually abandon this quest here. Where'd it go? There we go. We're gonna abandon this quest because I actually want to turn in this quest up here first, and then we'll come back. I probably still could have made it in time, but meh. Better safe than sorry. Says the guy that just tried to solo a dungeon boss.
Talk to me.
Excellent, I can go back to my leisurely hunting now. Thank you, adventurer.
Even he's acknowledging, like, that he's still going to be hunting, just more relaxingly.
Good.
Alright, well, experience is experience, and we have pants now. Huge upgrade. The days of running around in our underwear are over, which, now that I say it out loud, does not sound like an improvement. Sounds like a downgrade. Alright, let's grab this quest and then Hearthstone back, and then we can grab our new abilities. Let's bring this girl back her bot. That's one of the bots she has control over. So we didn't find the bot itself. We found one of the bots that the bot controls. So she's trying to send us somewhere else to see if we can find the main bot.
Pleased to meet you.
Okay, please don't yell this time. No.
Huzzah! You found them! You're an absolute savior, my friend. Here, it's not much, but it's something for the
Stop
trouble I
moving.
put you through. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Alrighty then.
Alright, get this guy his ale.
I've the
I
finest
sell the
wares in
finest
land.
cloth and leather garb this side of the valley. Ah, good. Now this will hit the spot. Allow me to take a small break while I enjoy this scalding morn brew.
Watch your back.
Now that hit the spot. Nothing like a piping hot, nay, scalding morn brew on a cold winter's day to warm your cackles of your soul. Here you go, adventurer. Be a pal and take this empty mug back to Nori for me, would you now?
How he's dancing because the ale was so hot. Alright, let's go ahead and sell some stuff and check out our new abilities.
Great to meet you.
You know what, let's buy back that linen. We probably are going to do first aid because this character doesn't have
Be good.
good sustain or healing.
What can I do for you?
Alright, we have Resurgent Strike. This is like our ability to refresh our energy, and it scales off weapon damage, which is something that we have not had up until now. So this is what gives us value for finding good weapons or having powerful weapons in our gear slots. Great ability. But yeah, it restores 20% of our missing energy and has 2 charges on a 12-second recharge. So just a great filler ability. Alright, now that we have that ability, what we're going to do, we're going to go down and turn in this quest, and we're going to do the security bot in Frostmane Trollwhelp quest. And once we get those 2 done, we'll end the video there. And that should be plenty of time for us to test out our level 4 abilities.
What's on your mind?
Excellent, adventurer! You'd be surprised how many couriers I meet who forget to do something as simple as bring back the mug. Mugs don't grow on trees, or so they tell me. Here's a little something for the effort. Thanks again for your help.
Pretty good experience just for delivering some beer. Alright, let's do this security bot thing. Kill some trolls along the way. Since Resurgent Strike regenerates, 20% of your missing energy, you don't want to use it unless you're out of energy. Sounds like an obvious thing to state, but I really mean it. Like, you want to be at 0 energy. Ooh, those are some pretty good bracers. The downside is it gives spell power and intellect, though. This one gives haste rating, so maybe we'll go with that one. We only get progress towards our quest for killing the whelps. The novices do not count. Stop parrying, bro. God damn. Can you even parry a shield? I don't think that's possible. Can I stop missing, please? About to re-roll into a Draenei Guardian at this point, goddamn. Tons of novices. Of course I miss. When I do hit, though, I hit for so much damage. Let's turn in these 2 quests, and it'll actually leave us at the safe zone, which is perfect. So we can log out in the safe zone. Unless this guy sends us on a follow-up, but if he does, we're probably not going to do it just because we're starting to get pretty high level. So we probably want to start trying to make our way out of here.
What can I do?
Ah! Those light-blasted trolls! A group of them came in the night and stole my journal! I knew better than to trust that good-for-nothing APR.
Keep your feet on the ground.
My journal! They took it away to the cave. The one that had it? It was a big brute with some odd markings on his skin and face. I didn't get a much better look than that. You've had some luck with the trolls. Maybe you could go get it back for me.
See you soon.
We only have to kill 1 guy, but yeah, we'll abandon it. It's good experience and I want to do it, but it's just going to take us a long time to get through that cave for that 1 guy. And like I said, I want to try to maintain a good pace and not get too far ahead. I want to always make sure we're fighting enemies that are at an appropriate challenge level for us. So we'll turn in this quest, and then next episode we'll head over here and do this custom quest line for the server, since this should be around level 5 content. And then once we complete that, we can head out of here and head over into Dunmoreau. Let's see if this was the main bot as well.
Salutations.
Another bot? So she wasn't there? So we found another minion bot, not the main bot. That was only 172 experience? What the hell?
You have a great day now.
God, this girl talks a lot, man. So she's sending us into Dunmoreau to meet up with someone to try to find her bot.
Bye for now.
Hell yeah. Cool. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and end the video here. Like I said, the Guardian is a very fun class, and it gets very, very interesting as we continue to level up. So hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. I'm probably going to do another episode of this before continuing the Sun Cleric, just so that way we can get some more content out on the Guardian to try to catch him up a little bit. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead, leave feedback in the comments if you have any, and I'll see you next time.